Hi, my name's Nicole, and this is the CK Diary Podcast. I hope you guys had a great week last week. I'm so excited to catch up with you today. Go ahead and cozy in, grab something to drink. Today I am drinking, let me see, I thought it'd be fun to start telling you what I'm drinking. This is Paris in Spring Black and Oolong Tea by Babette's Bees and Teas. She's a local tea seller. She also sells honey. All right. So today is an absolutely beautiful day. It is breezy. It is sunny. It's 70 degrees here in St. Augustine, Florida. I went on a walk with my boys this morning. We went to the park for a little bit. It's been a great day. If you've watched the podcast before, you know that I record while my sons are napping. So hopefully they get a good nap in today so we can talk. All right. So the first thing I will talk about is my finished objects. So I think I showed you one of these socks last week. I finished the other one Tuesday morning. We went to Disney for my oldest son's birthday on Monday, and I powered through the second sock. You'll see, you guys are learning with me. The foot or the leg of the sock has kind of stretched out a little bit. I'm thinking it's because I'm using superwash merino. It has kind of bounced back a little bit. I'm gonna see if it bounces back all the way or not. This is Emma's yarn. These were from a trunk show, so they didn't have a specific colorway, but I believe they were 75% superwash, 25% nylon. And I know that the nylon is supposed to help it have like a little bit more structure, and it's supposed to help the superwash merino bounce back a little bit, since superwash merino stretches out a lot. But we will see. All right, the other finished object I have for this week is my husband's Muscle Bear hat. I finished this last week. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen a picture of my husband wearing it. I am very happy with how this turned out. Again, this yarn doesn't have a colorway name, but this is yarn from Hartley's Hand Dyes, and they sell at the Smoky Mountain Spinnery in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. All right, I think that is all I had for finished objects today. So let's go ahead and move on to whips. I only have 2 whips to show you today. I spent a lot of time knitting my husband's Muscle Bear hat over the weekend, or last week over the weekend maybe. I can't remember for sure whenever I finished it. And then on Monday, my entire day was devoted to my son's sock pretty much. And then I started another pair of socks for my oldest son. He wanted matching socks with his brother. They picked out this yarn together. His brother has a neon green cuff. He's going to have this teal cuff, and then I'm going to do the neon green for the heel on this one. I think I've got maybe like 5 more rounds to go before I'm ready for the heel on the sock. And then I'll use that teal color for the toe. All right. Let's see. And then my last whip I have to show you is my Coziest Memories blanket. So last time I showed this to you, I was about halfway done with this square. So all of these pink squares are my Polka Dot Creek 2024 Blanket Club colors. And then I had 2 more from my Polka Dot Creek Blanket Club, but I decided just to jump in with some of the other minis I had. This one is No Place Like Home by Emma's Yarn. All of these are fingering weight, held double. This one is Olive and 2U in the colorway English Holly. And then this last one I have here is called Vacay, and it is also by Emma's Yarn. Let me cover my face, see if it'll, there it is. All right. Last time you guys saw this, I was embarrassed watching the video back because last time you guys saw this, all of my ends were everywhere. I had them hanging over the blanket, hanging under the blanket. It was all tangled up, but I got all of the ends woven in. So when I crochet, I hate weaving ends in. It's monotonous and I don't enjoy it. But for some reason, I really enjoyed weaving in the ends on this. I did the best I could. This is the first knitted blanket I've ever done. As you know, this podcast is all about sharing my progress and what I'm learning. I am a beginner. I just started knitting in December of last year. But you can see my ends are woven in like that. If you guys have any insight on how to better weave in my ends to make it look better, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear some tips and tricks. But I think I really enjoyed weaving in the ends on this, so I think I'm just going to start weaving them in as I go because I didn't hate it. This was the last square that I finished. So I wove in the ends on this side. I have not woven in these ends yet though, on this side. I'll do that whenever I finish this square that I'm on. So let me think. The only other thing I can really think of to mention, if you guys follow me on Instagram and you watch my stories, you will have seen that I ordered 4 skeins of apple cider DK. I believe her yarn is called or the base is called Rose DK, and the colorway apple cider from Ruby and Roses. I was going to share what project I'm going to use for that, or I'm going to use that yarn for, but I don't have the yarn yet. I don't know, when I posted the picture of the yarn, for some reason, I was like, oh, I'll definitely have that by the podcast. I don't know why I thought that. But I should have it next week. I just got the notification this morning that it shipped. So I will talk about that more next week. Oh, and the last thing that I need to talk about, I completely forgot about the giveaway. I meant to talk about this at the beginning. So I've got it all packaged up pretty here. I reached 100 subscribers over the weekend. And I said as soon as I reached 100 subscribers, I was going to post a giveaway, which I did on my Instagram. If you haven't seen it yet, please go check it out. I'm going to have it open until this coming Monday. I've got all of the information down below on that post, and that post is pinned to my Instagram page. I am giving away a skein of yarn, and then I'm going to be giving away 9-inch circular needles and a bag of tea that is made locally here in near St. Augustine, Florida, and then a stitch marker. So if that sounds interesting to you, I would love for you to go check that out and follow me on Instagram. I believe today we were at like 123 subscribers. I'm planning on doing another giveaway at 250. I'm so excited to have you guys here along with me on my knitting and crocheting journey. I'd love to connect with you more in the comments below. Tell me what kind of teas you enjoy and what projects you're working on. I'd love to chat with you guys down there. I think this week was a pretty short week. I didn't work on too much, but I am excited to see you guys again next week. I'll see you later. Have a great week. Bye.